like there was a period where I felt really caught in Brazilian music as a jazz singer. It was so important to me, that music. And African music was so important to me. And I felt like I was listening to it so much, I had lost my connection to my own music. So I had had a trip to Norway in that same time, and a lot of my ancestry is Norwegian. So when I was in Norway, I bought a bunch of CDs of Norwegian traditional music, and I forced myself because I thought this is going to probably not be very interesting compared to these other languages and musics that are much older and more incredible. So I started listening to this Norwegian music, and in fact, it was profound for me. I discovered some, uh, there was a series of Norwegian songs that are like a duet between an instrument and a voice. In this case, it was a violin and a voice, and they would copy each other. And I got really interested in it, and I listened to it a lot, and then I memorized one of those pieces. And the act of memorizing it, of making my mouth go in those Norwegian shapes and those Norwegian melodic lines, which were very unfamiliar to me. And then I realized Norway has this incredible coastline. Of course, they were visited by all kinds of people over the centuries. So it changed my music forever. I still know that piece of music. It touched me so deeply. I'll just sing a little bit of it for you. Oh, do 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 dee, do do do, ha do do dee, do, ooh da do, ee oo. So that's just half of it. And out of that, a character, a kind of Norwegian person named Nora, who I began to call one of my ancestors. She's a fictional character. Is that the right word? Yes. But I began to do improvisations, spoken improvisations of her story once she migrated to uh, America from Norway. And I would always sing that song at the end. And somehow acknowledging my own roots, it didn't take away how much I love Brazilian music or the treasure of all the parts of African music or all the other beautiful musics in the world. But I understood that I had a music, that my people had a music. And I feel like that is key to developing an improvisational language that you can really stand behind.